Hello 9 Arachna, or whoever I'll be showing this tutorial to, and today I'll be showing how to download and set up MelonDS. There are actually more than one DS simulator, primarily DS and MelonDS. I just prefer using MelonDS because it has a few more features like DSi compatibility and actually I think that's it, but let's just continue on. So first thing you want to do is search up MelonDS on your browser. It should be the first link, Kribo64. Now, when you're on this page, just go to downloads, and then just download it for whatever version you're using of OS. I'm using Windows. This is a Windows tutorial, so let's just download this. I recommend putting all of your files into... Well, I recommend putting your emulators into a separate folder so you can easily find them, like in documents, call a folder emulators or something, or nothing, or just any comfortable place. So, next thing you want to do is extract your file using either WinRAR or 7-zip, doesn't really matter, both work the same. Or if I remember correctly, Windows has its own like extractor for like zips. Anyways, you want to right click on your file, find I think that says either 7-zip or WinRAR, and then a few little options should pop up. What you want to do is just extract here. You can delete that, and now just launch it. As you can see, it made a few more files, and this is the window for the game. It's pretty basic. There's no like library or anything. It just looks like this. But first up, let's configure the settings. So what you want to do is go to config and emu settings. Here you can choose different stuff like in which like UI do you want to boot into. I forgot to mention it, but MelonDS also allows you to boot into the actual like UI of DS and DSi, which from what I remember DS lacks. I'll actually disable this so I can show you. For DS mode, you don't actually need BIOS. I'll have the BIOS linked in the description. Probably. Yeah. So yeah, you don't have to do this. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's quickly try it out because I didn't try it yet. Firmware. Yeah. Okay. So let's go back to this one, and you're gonna need to use, well, the external BIOS. So for this one, just need the ARM9 BIOS. So go to where your BIOS are, folder. I mean, go where your BIOS are, and this is how your BIOS should look like if you use the link I have in the description. So first we need the ARM9, which is this one, BIOS NDS9. The other one is DSi, which is BIOS DSi9. So open, ARM 7, which is just MelonDS 7. Then the firmware, you just need to find the DS firmware, which is here. Okay, now let's just set up the DSi firmware too, right away. So let's see, this is the ARM 9, so DSi 9. We need the 7 firmware, DSi firmware, and the NAND. Boop. Okay, that's it for here. Next up, actually before doing anything, let's see if everything works fine. Yep, everything seems to be working fine. Almost forgot, you can't hear anything actually. No, you should hear stuff. I just haven't set up the auto stuff yet. So let's just close this thing and let's go back into the settings. So second, let's go to the input settings. So it depends on if you're gonna use keyboard or controller. I recommend using controller. So just switch to joystick mapping. I'm gonna quickly plug in my controller. Yeah, I have my controller plugged in. We just set the controls. So for L, I'm just gonna set to the left trigger. With R, I'm gonna set to right trigger. I prefer using triggers instead of bumpers because it's just comfortable placing your fingers on. And just a D-pad, up, down, left, right. For the face buttons, I just like to do it like the Xbox settings since I use an Xbox controller. So X is gonna be X, Y is gonna be Y, A is A, and B is B. It's just easier to remember. Then start, and then select. That's all for the controls. Oh, there are also some other stuff. The hotkeys. I'm gonna quickly actually set up fast forwarding. You don't have to, this is just my preference. Let's set to this. Why not? There you can pause, reset, and all the other stuff. Oh yeah, actually, this will be more comfortable. Yeah, the bumper. Now just... oh yeah, there's also microphone. So because a lot of DS games use microphone, like Mario Party, or just Mario mini games in general for the DS. Also gonna set up swap screens. Right stick. Oh, I guess it. Oh, sorry, I was in the wrong one. Yeah, you have this. Oh, video settings. So it actually depends on the game you're playing. So if you're playing like a 3D game, set to OpenGL, then you can set the native resolution. I'm gonna set it to, let's just say 4 times native. So, but if you're playing a 2D game, it doesn't really matter since there's not much 3D. Unless it's a hybrid with 2D and 3D. Next is actually I think that's it. Oh yeah, in the path setting you can also choose where your some stuff go. So why don't we just quickly make a saves folder, just so it will be easier. Saves, there you go, and the save states, of course, when I'm using them. Save states, and yeah. Then there's also the cheats folder, but I don't use cheats while playing, unless it's an actual difficult game. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the settings. So next, how to launch the game. So first you want to go to File, then you want to go to Open ROM. There we go. Now, go for a second. So then just go where your ROMs are located in. I always put them in this. For this case, I just have them in the same folder as everything else. But I recommend just having a separate folder entirely, in whichever place is more comfortable for you, where you put all your ROMs in. And make sure that each console ROMs are also separated, so separate folder for PS2, DS, NES, and so forth. So yeah, as you can see, I already have some games here. So first off, yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's just go with Koshigami Ruining Blue Earth Remix. This is a remake of a PS1 game. Yeah, as you can see, since I had the setting enabled, we can just launch the game straight from here. Boom. It's weird that there's no audio though. Let's see audio settings. Weird. I have no idea what happens to the sound, but doesn't really matter. So next up, we have some other settings, like you can change the screen size. But that just changes your actual window for some reason. We have screen rotation. I'm not gonna play around with that because it literally just, yeah, they just teach the screen, just like it says. Then we have screen gap. I think it's just the gap between the two screens, because there's a top and bottom screen. Then we have the screen layout. So you can choose whichever you want, like vertical, which is audio how it's set, horizontal if you want to play this, or what I usually prefer is hybrid, because you get one window, then you get two windows on the side, and oops, wrong one. Oh yeah, got it. Then you can also swap screens, so it comes like this. So yeah, you can just use a mouse button to press on these, and yeah, you can use a controller too. Just don't know where the music is at, but it's on my end. we just start a new game. Doesn't matter. I just choose easy mode. Confirm. And as you can see, yeah, it works. Oh, this has 3D. That's nice. So yeah, for games like this, you do want to have some kind of like rendering enhancements, even though most of it is, well, the sprites are 2D, but the environment is 3D. It makes it look better, somewhat. Because let's see what happens if we change the video settings back to default. Yeah, as you can see, not great. This is how it looks on the DS pretty much. So when we go back to OpenGL, we can also see this. Yeah, this is native. 1 times resolution, 2 times, already looking better. 3, not bad. 4, even better. And you can go up to 16, which is like 4K. I love upscaling in emulators. It's so good. Yep. Looks right. As you can see, some sprites also look good. So like, as you can see, like full body ones. Well, full body. Nice, you can even choose. But yeah, that's not messing around. And yeah, that's pretty much it for game wise, because everything works fine. Oh, and since you can also even launch GBA games, though I haven't messed around with that yet, so I have no idea how it works. So let's just go back to config, game view settings, and let's change the console type to DSi. Yes, and as you can see, it loads up into the DSi screen. We just switch screens real quick. Or actually, let me just use the vertical one. Yeah. So yeah, this is the DSi screen, if you haven't seen it yet. And what's cool about it is that it even comes with a few homebrew, well, not homebrew, but just some DSi games, like Shantae, Cave Story, pretty nice game. Really in the Four Swords Anniversary Edition. And yeah, I've already tried a few of these games and they're pretty fun. And as you may have already seen, yep, you can also just launch DS games from here, and all of these games can be launched from here. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to know about MelonDS and how it works. It's pretty simple to set up, and finding the ROMs is pretty easy, finding BIOS is easy. It's probably the easiest emulator to set up. Well, actually, most emulators are easy to set up because they work pretty much the same way. Just need, well, depending on the console, you need BIOS, well, the ROMs or ISOs, depends on which, if it used cartridges or discs. ISOs belong to discs, but sometimes the emulators also can support different types of files for games, but I'm not gonna get into that right now. I'm gonna make this one way too easy if I do talk about just emulators and other stuff. Yep, that's pretty much it. Don't have much to show. I wonder if PictoChat actually works. Yep, it thought so. It doesn't work. But yeah, that's it for the tutorial. Hope it helped and everything worked fine. If you ran into some issues or other stuff, feel free to either comment or message me on Discord. I'll have a Discord link in the description if you want to join my Discord server. And yeah. Hope you have a good rest of your day. If you made this far, I stream every Monday and Wednesday on YouTube, so feel free to stop by and may your hearts be your guiding key.